IndianCowboy.sports.com. Coming at you on Friday, August the 15th, as we get this video to around this time. Have your free pick winner in just a second today. Your free pick winner today is going to be, I will talk to you about the Titans game against the Falcons today, of course, but your free pick winner today is going to be between Vegas and Phoenix in the WNBA. This is on the heels of, obviously, there's NFL this week too, so there's about 9 free selections on this video for you today. Hello, my name is Indian Cowboy, and this is Doc Sports. Indian Cowboy has been around for 19 years. Doc Sports, 53 years, been around a long time. How this works, our best selections are over at DocSports.com under Arun Shiva. And I have a doctorate and a master's in biostatistics. That is how these algorithms work. And and obviously YouTube Premium. You get our next best selections are YouTube Premium. You get 5 extra selections every single day for $20 a month. It's a recorded podcast. You can re-listen to any time. And it's pretty fantastic. So our final best selections are free picks and leans, which is what you're watching right now. If you're new to the channel, free $60 for the premium selections in the link below in the comment section. And if you want even more content, be sure to check my Twitter. It has our latest and most recent videos posted there, along with the consensus report, which is what side the public is on for your viewing pleasure. All right. So what do I need to tell you as far as our premium selections are concerned? We have a 7-unit WNBA selection today at 7:30, which we're excited about. 3-0 run in the WNBA for plus 1,500. We'll try to make it 4 in a row today. As far as our baseball, we had a dud day in baseball yesterday. We need to bounce back today. As it relates to football, 5 football selections. One of them goes off this evening in the Seahawks-Kansas City game. Our NFL preseason game of the year, our 3-unit, which is the most we can have in the NFL preseason. That goes off tomorrow on Saturday. So 5 football selections, fingers crossed. Hopefully we'll have a great football week. Excited about that. And obviously you have baseball going on, WNBA, football. I will have an 8-unit future in college football coming up. And I will try to release that later this evening. That will be tacked on with a 4-unit NFL future as well, which I like. So let it be football, baseball, horse racing. We were number 1 in Doc Sports in horses last year. Soccer, 2 soccer selections on Friday. WNBA, 5 units or a 7-unit selection today, as you know. Canadian football, 5-1 run in CFL top plays. I think we have a top CFL selection today, 7-unit as well. So be sure to check that. 3-0 run in the CFL with 7-unit selections. You know about the 8-unit future, MMA 3-0 perfect week last week, and daily props. Have a great daily prop today, 3-1 run in daily props. All right, let's get to your free play winner today, and it is going to be on the Phoenix Mercury today minus the points. I think I saw minus 4.5. So Vegas is 19-14, Phoenix is 19-12. Both teams have 19 wins. Vegas off a huge win last game, 84-81. So Phoenix has a little bit of revenge coming into this game. Vegas has won 5 in a row coming in, and there's a reason why they're an underdog today. With a big win over New York, 83-77. I think Phoenix is playing really well right now. Phoenix lost Atlanta last game too. I think they only had like 66 points. They're going to be ticked off coming in. Give me the Phoenix Mercury minus the points, 4.5. Minus 4.5 for your free play winner. The Titans and the Falcons. Look, I like the over in this game. The Falcons game was shortened in the 4th quarter due to an injury, so the quarterbacks didn't really get a full chance to play. The Titans couldn't have played any worse against the Buccaneers, scoring just 9 points. I think both these offenses get after today, and I like the over in this game. Golden State and Chicago in the WNBA today. I'm going to take a surprise on the over here. I mean, I got to think Chicago's going to be an active dog. Golden State is 17-15. Chicago's 8-24. Golden State won 77-66 last time. Chicago has to do better, right? This was just 13 days ago, and that game went under 153. Golden State beat Washington by 5 points, Connecticut by 17 points, and LA by 13 points. Chicago has lost 3 in a row coming in. The active dog over does make sense here. As it relates to Miami and Boston in baseball, I like the under there. Look, you have an Alcantara. You have a Miami pitcher in Alcantara. He has to bounce back with a 6.55 ERA. He's been in Miami for a long time, since 2018. And as he comes off a game where he's given up 5 runs to Atlanta and 6 runs to Houston, he has to put together a quality start here. I don't think he has 3 straight bad starts. I think that's the reason why this total sits at 8.5. And then you have Giolito, who comes in here, who comes off of a loss in his last game. 4 innings, 5 hits, and 4 runs against the Padres. That's probably the last time he did that was 4 innings, 6 hits, 5 runs against Philadelphia, and then immediately bounced back next game with 6 innings, 5 hits, 1 run against Minnesota. Obviously this is probably one of his worst starts of the year, and I think he bounces back. So the under does make somewhat of a sense here. And obviously Boston lost 2 of 3 to Houston and lost the last game too, so he's got to come through for his ball club. So that kind of makes sense there. Baseball, I'm surprised the Mets are favored here. The Mets are just horrendous right now. I'm going to back Seattle even though the public is on them. Seattle's off back-to-back losses too. The Mets come off a horrendous back-to-back series of losses to Atlanta. You have Castillo and Mene here. I trust Castillo a little bit more than Mene here. Castillo comes off of he comes off a nice 7 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs performance against Tampa Bay. He has not faced the Mets this year. He did give up 2 home runs in his last game, which I think will keep him motivated. And then you have Manaea here who comes in. He has struggled. He's given up 9 runs in his last 2 starts. I know he's desperate for a win here, but I got to tell you, I just don't trust the Mets right now. And he did pitch well against the Padres and the Angels and the Reds. He kind of wants me to make me switch my selection, but I got to tell you something. And it is odd to see a 3.2 ERA pitcher as a dog to the 4.7 ERA pitcher. Maybe the Mets show some heart here, but I got to be honest with you. Seattle had swept the White Sox. They had swept Tampa Bay. They were playing pretty well before they just went back-to-back losses to Baltimore. I'm going to go with what I think. I just don't trust the Mets right now. Small, very small lean, but lean on Seattle. NFL, Green Bay versus the Colts. Look, I lean on the Colts. The Colts have to bounce back. We have Richardson here. You have Daniel Jones here. This team has to play better. Green Bay is absolutely just pummeled with injuries. I would not be surprised at all to see that game with the Colts likely covering. Miami and Detroit in the NFL. I like the over here. I thought the Dolphins' offense was quite good. I thought Quinn Ewers needs to play a lot better. You have Zach Wilson there too. I thought he looked relatively decent. And then you have Detroit, who comes in here, who I think is going to be pushed a little bit. They didn't play the fourth quarter either. And I think you have Kyle Allen, who's actually playing really well right now, and Herndon really struggled in his last game. Put it all together. I like the over in this game. Carolina and Houston in the NFL. I got to think Carolina's going to play a little bit better here, right? After their horrible game in their first effort against the Browns, and that was on television over and over and over again. And I think Carolina is going to play a lot better here. I think Bryce Young's going to have some success, and I like Carolina here. As far as the Chargers and the Rams are concerned, at this point, how do you go against the Chargers? I mean, even their second and third string could be an NFL team at this point. I think they're playing really well. I like the fact that Stetson Bennett played so well in his last game and beat Dallas, but I think he's going to be in for a reality check against these Chargers. And I like the Chargers here. So as it relates now, your YouTube premium selection is going to be between Seattle and Atlanta. WNBA is Washington and Indiana. Baseball is Philadelphia, Washington. Baseball, Texas, Toronto. All on YouTube Premium. Arizona, Denver, Jags, Saints, Buffalo, Chicago, Jets, and Giants. All on YouTube Premium. Hope you guys are doing great. Please take a moment to like and subscribe. And I'll see you back here tomorrow. Indian Cowboy working hard for you every single day. Please take a moment to like and subscribe.